Good morning everybody, I am Sridhar Reddy. Today my topic is de Broglie's equation or de Broglie's theory. What is the de Broglie says that? De Broglie says that electron will have the particle nature as well as the wave nature, which is called that he proposed the dual nature for the electron. According to the de Broglie, he says that electron is not only particle, it will have the wave nature. It propagates in the form of the wave nature. Whenever he says that it propagates in the form of the wave nature, it must and should have the characteristic property of the wave that is called the wavelength. So he has to give the wavelength. In order to calculate the wavelength, he combined the two theorems. One is called the Max-Planck's quantum theory. One is called the Planck's quantum theory. And second one is called the Einstein mass energy equivalence. By combining these two theories, he calculated the lambda, which is called the wavelength, which is the characteristic property of the wave. Ultimately, let us take here Planck's quantum theory. Already we are very familiar. According to the Planck's quantum theory, E is equal to h nu. E is equal to h nu. Let us give equation number 1. But already we are familiar, nu is equal to frequency is equal to c by lambda. Frequency is equal to c by lambda. Substitute the nu value in the equation 1. Ultimately the equation becomes as E is equal to nu. Nu is equal to c by lambda. Let us give equation number 3. So according to the Planck's quantum theory, we can say E is equal to hc by lambda immediately. According to the energy mass equivalence, Einstein energy mass equivalence, we are very familiar equation which is called as the E is equal to mc square. Let us give equation number 4. If you observe the equation 3 and 4, both are saying same thing. E is equal to hc by lambda, E is equal to mc square. E is equal to E. Ultimately, based on the equation 3 and 4, we can write it as the hc by lambda is equal to mc square. Hc by lambda is equal to mc square. 1c get cancelled. What is my aim? My aim is to calculate the wavelength. Wavelength nothing but lambda. So I am taking the lambda this side, mc this side. Ultimately you will get lambda is equal to h by mc. Come on here. Lambda is equal to h by mc, where h is called as the Planck's constant, m is called as the mass of the electron, c is nothing but velocity of the light. In place of the c is equal to velocity of the light, whenever you take the micro electrons, immediately c is taken as the v. Ultimately equation becomes as lambda is equal to h by mv. And this equation is called as the de Broglie's equation. According to the de Broglie equation, he calculated the wavelength. Based on this concept, he says that electron is not only particle, it propagates in the form of the wave nature. It also will have the wave nature, which is called as the dual nature for the electron. He calculated the lambda value by combining the Planck's quantum theory as well as the Einstein mass energy equivalence. Here you observe mv. Already we are very familiar. Momentum, which is given as the P. Momentum is nothing but mass into velocity. It is a product of the mass and the velocity. So P is equal to what we can write it as? We can write it as the P is equal to mass is m, V is nothing but velocity. So mv is equal to P. Nothing but in the equation, let us take it is the equation 5. In the equation 5, in place of the mv, we can substitute the P. It gives you the modified equation, another form of the de Broglie equation. Ultimately, lambda is equal to h by p. Lambda is equal to h by p. This is the modified equation of the de Broglie equation. So based on this and this, he gives you the problems where h is called as the Planck's constant. Already we are very familiar. The value will be the constant 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joules into second you're having. The value will be the joules into second, erg into second you're having. Then the de Broglie equation and the Bohr concept. De Broglie equation and the Bohr concept. Now look at here. Whenever electron rotates around the nucleus in a circular manner in the form of the wave nature, in order to move the electron in the form of the wave nature, it must and should satisfy one condition. What is the condition? The circumference of the circle must be equal to some integral multiple of the wavelength. Once again I am repeating you. In order to electron propagates in the form of the wave nature around the nucleus, it must and should satisfy one condition. The condition is the circumference of the circle must be some integral multiple of the lambda. The circumference of circle is called as the 2 pi r, which is equal to some integral multiple of the wavelength. I am taking this equation as the first equation. Now, immediately, lambda according to the de Broglie equation, lambda is equal to h by mv. I am substituting in place of the lambda 2 pi r is equal to n into h by mv. Now I am taking mvr this side, remaining 2 pi this side. Ultimately you will get mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. What is this equation? This is the Bohr concept. According to the postulates of the Bohr, already we are discussed. mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. What is this? Whenever electron rotates around the nucleus in a circular manner, it must and should have the orbital angular momentum, which is equal to some integral multiple of the h by 2 pi. mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. Nothing but we are taken the de Broglie equation. We derived the Bohr concept. Ultimately, based on this one, what we can say? We can say one point. De Broglie and the Bohr are agreement with each other. What is the meaning of agreement with each other? Means that they will have the electron will have the both particle nature and the wave